Hi friend, David here from Learn Stage Lighting, and in these videos we're starting a new series here that'll be a playlist of course later here on YouTube, all about going from Vista to Onyx. The reason we're coming up with this video is manyfold. Vista by ChromaQ, formerly Jan's Vista, for my personal opinion, used to be a really incredible console and something really unique in the industry, and it still is something unique in the industry. But as it's moved forward and time's moved on, a couple things have happened with Vista that honestly kind of frustrate me as someone who teaches lighting and wants to help people and just help them get the best use out of their dollar and their lighting. And getting the right console in front of you can be a really big part of that. One of the things about Vista since it came out, and I remember when it came out, and I loved this. In fact, there used to be a couple shows every year that I did that were on Vista consoles in kind of the 2013 to 2016 era of years, right? So I've programmed on this thing. I remember the old T2s, they were great, PC, whatever. But as Vista's moved forward over the years, kind of in the time before they get acquired by ChromaQ, and sure, they're not the only one that this has happened to, and even after, I haven't seen a ton of development in it of stuff that I think is really important and really awesome, and that's no shade to the people on the team or anything like that. I just think that there are better choices today for controlling your lighting. But part of what's always made Vista unique and incredible is the fact that it works in a way that's so different from other lighting controllers. Because of this, it's very friendly to people that don't have a lighting background, and thus it gained an incredibly strong foothold in the church market, right? In the house of worship, the church market. And it still is there today. In fact, we talk to people all the time who go, hey, we're going to do this new camp on Vista, we're going to upgrade our Vista, we're going to do this with Vista. And it's often always with a little bit of a, kind of a sigh, because people know that I think that Vista's probably not their best move, especially if you're a church and stewardship matters or just efficiency, getting the most out of every dollar. Vista's a very expensive platform these days compared to a lot of the others that are direct competitors, like Onyx, like Camsys, like Hog even. And so I just think for a lot of people, it's not the best fit anymore, which is why we're doing this video series, because Vista is so different from other lighting consoles and so kind of backwards and upside down, but in a good way. It means that if you're a Vista user and you've been thinking about switching to something else, and we love Onyx here at Learn Stage Lighting, so that's what we're going to teach you here today, you're going to find it, for a lot of people, it feels insurmountable to make that jump, to go from something like Vista and go to something like Onyx that looks different, that feels different, that programs different, and you're just plain lost. These videos are here to solve that. In these videos, we're going to go through, and I'm literally going through the Vista training videos, and I'm just going to make parallel videos that show you how to do everything you know how to do in Vista and how to do it in Onyx, so that you can come out of this and be equipped to use Onyx well. Now, a couple things to know before we get started. First of all, huge thanks to Chuck Dillingham, our local Elation rep, who gave me the idea quite some time ago for these videos, and I'm not even going to tell him that I'm making these, and they'll come out and somebody will tell him and he'll be happy. Number two is, if you get into this, you start learning and you say, okay, I want to get started with Onyx, and you're here in the US, then we're Learn Stage Lighting Gear. We help people get awesome lighting and control gear every day. And hey, you checked out these videos for free on YouTube, and we would love to help you get the hardware to get started with Onyx. Now, we have a guide to Onyx hardware over on our main channel, I think, or maybe it's on here. We'll link to it here. But you can get to us through our contact form on Learn Stage Lighting Gear anytime, request a quote. And the cool thing about any Onyx we quote out is that if you're not a Learn Stage Lighting Labs member, we're going to give you complete access to that when you buy Onyx gear. So you're going to be able to get our complete training videos to Onyx to go way deeper than these videos go. You'll get the basics here, but there's even more there. We bundle it with Onyx purchases, so it's really a win-win. And it's a great way to thank us for these great videos, to buy the stuff through us at the same cost you would buy it anywhere else. So if that sounds good, Thanks so much for watching this video, the intro. Let's dive in and talk about patching and connecting universes in Onyx.